Morning, Mr.
Good morning, all of my students. Our session today about parallelogram and its special cases. Firstly, we will explain parallelogram and its property. Parallelogram, you show that parallelogram is a quadrilateral shape. What is the meaning of quadrilateral shape? It contains of 4 sides. If we have 4 sides like this, it's called a quadrilateral. Then if we call this parallelogram A, P, C, and D. What's the property of parallelogram? Firstly, each two opposite sides are parallel and equal in length. Again, each two opposite sides equal length and parallel, like AP parallel with DC and BC parallel with AD. Second, each two opposite sides are equal in length. Then we can write AB equal DC and BC equal AD. And in any parallelogram, there are two diagonals. The first diagonal is AC and second diagonal is BC. The most important property of them that each two diagonals bisect each other. What is the meaning of bisect each other? That's meaning in this center MC, it will be equal AM and DM equal MB. So if we have a two diagonal in a parallelogram, it's bisect each other, then we can write DM equal MB and AM equal MC. This is the meaning of the two diagonals bisect each other. Okay, we will go to another property. We can say that each two opposite angle A and angle C are equal in measure, and measure of angle D equal measure of angle B. This is meaning that of the meaning of each two opposite angle are equal in measure. Okay, and the two consecutive angles or the two adjacent angle, its sum equal 180. That is meaning that the two consecutive angle like C and B are supplementary. And what is the meaning of supplementary? Supplementary, that meaning their sum equal 180 degree. Okay, this is a property of parallelogram. We will repeat it again. Each two opposite sides are parallel and each two opposite sides are equal in length, and two diagonals bisect each other, and each two opposite angle are equal in measure. We can write measure angle A equal measure angle C and measure of angle D equal measure of angle B, and we can write that two consecutive angle, sum of them equal 180. So measure of angle C plus measure of angle B equal 180 degree, and measure of angle D plus measure of angle B equal also 180 degree. Let's go to the exercise about parallelogram and its property. The first question with us shows the correct answer. A, B, C, D is a parallelogram in which measure of angle A equal 50 degree, then measure of angle C equal what? Who can answer me? Who can answer with me this question? Okay, Bilal, you can answer.
It will be 50 because each two opposite angles are equal.
Okay, each two opposite angle are equal in measure, so measure of angle C equal 50 degree. Thank you, Bilal. Number 2, who can answer number 2? ABCD is a parallelogram in which measure of angle A plus measure of angle C equal 140. Then measure of angle B equal what? Okay, Hussam, you can answer.
Measure of angle A, it will be 100 or 40.
Just one second, Hussam. We will draw a parallelogram like this: A, B, C, D. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Measure of angle A plus measure of angle C equal 140 degree. Okay. Then any angle of them equal 70 degree. Okay. Then measure of angle B, it will be equal what?
It will be 110.
110. Excellent. Because each two consecutive angle, the sum of them equal 180. Thank you, Hussam. Number 3. Who can answer number 3? If the lengths of the two consecutive sides of a parallelogram are 3 centimeter and 5 centimeter, then its perimeter equal what? The lengths of two consecutive sides of parallelogram 3 and 5. Okay, Habiba, you can answer.
Equal 16.
Equal 16. Okay, let's try to draw a parallelogram A, P, C, D, and two consecutive sides 3 and 5. So the opposite side to 3 equals 3 and the opposite side to 5 equal 5. Then the perimeter equal sum of its side lengths equal 16. Excellent, Habiba. Thank you. Number 4. If the perimeter of a parallelogram is 25 and if one of its sides is of length 7, then the consecutive side is of length what? Who can answer number 4? Please raise your hand. Okay. Noor Al-Alfi, you can answer.
هتكون 18.
What?
18.
18. Okay, just one second. Let's try to draw a parallelogram A, P, C, D. Okay.
It will be 5.5.
Okay, 5.5. If we suppose that this side equals 7 and perimeter equal 25, so BC plus AD, it will be equal 25 minus 7 and minus 7 again equal 25 minus 14 equal what? Equal 11. So BC and AD equal 11 divided by 2. So your answer is correct, 5.5. Thank you, Noor. Okay. The second question is a problem. In the opposite figure, ABCD is a parallelogram whose diagonal intersects at M. And if BC equal 4 and BM equal 2 centimeter and MC equal 3 centimeter, then find the perimeter of triangle AMD. This triangle AMD. Who can answer me this question?
Me, Mr.
Okay, you can answer, Bilal.
The length of DA will be equal 4 centimeter, and the length of MD.
Just one second. Since PC equal AD equal 4 centimeter. Okay, the first one.
And since BM equal MD equal 2 centimeter.
Excellent. Since PM equal MD, because each two diagonals in parallelogram bisect each Other, it
Other.
will be equal to centimeters. This is number 2. Okay.
And since CM equal MA equal 3 centimeter.
Okay, CM equal MA equal 3 centimeter. Number 3. Okay, this is the size of triangle that MD equal 2 centimeter and AM equal 3 centimeter and AD equal 4 centimeter. So then
Then
the perimeter
DM plus MD plus AD equal 2 plus 3 plus 4 equal 9.
equal 9 centimeters. Thank you, Bilal. Excellent. Okay, the question number 2. In the opposite figure, ABCD is a parallelogram such that AC intersection with BD at M. If CD equal 2 centimeter and MC equal 2.5 centimeter and MD equal 1.8 centimeter. Calculate the perimeter of triangle AMB. Who can answer me this question? Yassine, you can answer.
Yes, Mr.
What?
Okay, CD equal AB.
Just 1 second. We're since
CD
CB
CD equal AB.
Again, Yassine, calculate the perimeter of triangle AMB. This AMB since
Yes.
DC equal
Equal AB.
AB equal to centimeters. The first one, okay.
Since DM equal 1.8.
Since AM equal MC equal 2.5 centimeter. This is number 2. Okay. Number 3.
Since DM equal 1.
Since
Eight
BM
centimeter.
equal MD equal 1.8 centimeter. This is number 3. Okay. This then AB equal 2 and MB equal 1.8 and AM equal 2.5. Then the perimeter, it will be equal
6.3.
2.5 plus 2 plus 1.8. It will be equal 6.3 centimeter. Okay. Thank you, Yassine. Okay, let's go to the second lesson. The properties and of special cases of parallelogram. What is the meaning of special cases of parallelogram? There are 3 special cases of parallelogram: rectangle and rhombus and square. Again, rectangle and rhombus and square. We will know that now the property of rectangle. The first property of rectangle, its 2 opposite sides are equal in length and all of its angles are equal 90 degrees. Then the first property of rectangle, all of angles are equal 90 degrees. And the second property, that H2 diagonals are equal in length. So if we name the triangle, the rectangle A, B, C, D, we will write that measure of angle C equal measure of angle B equal measure of angle A equal measure of angle D equal 90 degrees. This is the first property. And the second property, that AC equal BD. This is meaning that any 2 diagonals in rectangle are equal in length. Okay, let's go to the rhombus. What is the property of rhombus? The property of rhombus all of sides are equal in length. All of its side of parallelogram, of rhombus are equal in length. Then we will write AB equal BC equal CD equal AD. Then all of its sides are equal in length. And the two diagonals are perpendicular. So AC perpendicular with BD. So the property of this rhombus, all of sides are equal in length and its two diagonals are perpendicular. Let's go to the property of square. We will write all of this property of rectangle and rhombus. In a square, all of sides are equal in length like a rhombus, and all of angles are 90 degrees like a rectangle, and the two diagonals of a square are perpendicular and equal in length like rectangle and rhombus. Again, square have the properties of rectangle and rhombus also. All of sides are equal in length and all of angles are equal 90 degrees, and the two diagonals are equal in length and perpendicular. Okay, let's go to the exercises of special cases of parallelogram, rectangle and rhombus and square. The first question with us, complete each of the following. Number one, a parallelogram whose two diagonals are perpendicular only. Two diagonals are perpendicular only. Okay, Noor, you can answer.
Rectangle.
Perpendicular. Two diagonals are perpendicular, not equal in length.
Square.
Okay, you can write a square, but we
Radius.
write perpendicular only. Then we will write rhombus. Okay. If he writes perpendicular and equal in length, we will write a square. If he writes perpendicular only, we will write rhombus. Okay. Okay, Noor.
Okay.
Okay. Number two, the parallelogram whose two diagonals are what is called a rectangle. Who can answer? Okay, just 1 second. I will choose. Yassine, you can answer.
R equal in length.
Are equal in length. Excellent. Then we will write that the parallelogram whose two diagonals are equal in length only is called a rectangle. Thank you. The question number three, the parallelogram whose two diagonals are equal in length and perpendicular. Okay, someone, it's named Tuti.
Square.
Square, excellent. So the parallelogram whose two diagonals are equal length and perpendicular, it will be a square. Number four, the quadrilateral whose sides are equal in length. The quadrilateral whose sides are equal in length. Who can answer number four? Habiba, you can answer.
Square and rhombus.
Okay. Firstly, if he told you the quadrilateral whose sides are equal in length only, you will write rhombus. Okay? Okay, Habiba?
Okay.
Okay. Number five, the quadrilateral whose diagonal bisect each other is called what? Diagonals bisect each other. Who can answer? Bilal, you can answer.
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram. Excellent. Thank you, Bilal. Parallelogram. Number 6. The rectangle is what with a right angle? Okay, I want someone to answer. Hamza Radwan.
Cancer.
Okay, number 6. The rectangle is what with right angle?
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram. Thank you, Hamza.
No.
Okay, let's go to another slide. Number 7. The rhombus is what in which diagonals are perpendicular? Who can answer? The rhombus is what in which the diagonals are equal in length? Okay, Omar Khattab. Omar, you can answer.
Can I answer?
Okay,
A rhombus is a parallelogram
What?
whose diagonals are parallelogram.
parallelogram. Okay. Number 8. The square is what with a right angle? This question is very important. The square
I?
is what?
Can I?
I can't hear you again.
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram?
Can
No.
I? Mr. Can I?
The square is what with
Me.
right angle?
Rhombus. Rhombus.
Yes, rhombus. The square is a rhombus with a right angle. Number 9. The rhombus whose two diagonals are equal in length is called what?
Can I?
Just 1 second, Bilal. Number 9. The rhombus whose two diagonals are equal in length is called?
Mr. Can I?
Okay, Habiba.
Square.
Square. Excellent. Number 10. The rectangle in which two diagonals are perpendicular is called?
Rhombus.
Just 1 second. مودة طاهر ولجين ياسر ريم. Any one of them you can answer.
المايك يا مستر ما كانش راضي يفتح معايا في الأول.
Okay, we will explain it. The rectangle in which two diagonals are perpendicular. The rectangle in which its two diagonals are perpendicular.
Square.
Square. Excellent. Number 11. The rectangle in which its two adjacent sides have the same length is called? The rectangle in which its two adjacent sides have the same length is called? What?
Square.
Square. Excellent. Okay. XY parallel to ZL and XY equals ZL. Then the quadrilateral XY ZL is called, okay, if we have X, Y, Z, L and XY parallel to LZ and equal it. Then this quadrilateral is called, who can answer number 12?
Mr. Can I?
Yes, you can.
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram, excellent. Can we write another quadrilateral or not?
Yes, rectangle.
Okay, rectangle. But the correct answer, it will be parallelogram, like what you say. If ABCD is a rhombus, then what perpendicular was with one? If we have a rhombus A,
AC,
C, D,
AC,
AC, what? And perpendicular with
B, AB,
BD, okay? AC, like this,
هو في اتنين A يا مستر.
perpendicular with BD. Okay? The two diagonals of rhombus. The two diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular. Number 14. Number 14. The perimeter of a square equal what?
Side length times 4.
What, Bilal?
Side length times 4.
Side length times 4. Excellent. Side length times 4. Okay.
Length plus width times 2.
Perimeter of rectangle equal
Length
length
plus width
plus width
times 2.
times 2. Okay. The perimeter of rhombus.
One side length times 4.
Okay, like a square. Side time 4. Thank you, Bilal. Anyone can answer number 15? The rhombus, whose perimeter is 42. Its side length equal what? The perimeter of rhombus is 42. Then its side length equal what?
Can I?
Yes, you can, Noor.
هنعمل 42 divided 4 هيديني 10.5.
42 divided by 4 equal what?
10.5.
10.5. Thank you, Noor. Excellent. 10.5. Question number 16.
Can I?
Bilal, just 1 second, Bilal. Habiba.
AB equal 2 centimeter.
AB equal 2 centimeter. Okay, like because of H2 opposite side are equal in length. Okay. Number 2, DM equal what? Habiba,
D
complete.
equal 12.
What? DM.
6. DM equal 6.
DM equal 6. Why?
Because it bisect each other.
Because A what?
Bisect each other.
No. Because ABCD is a rectangle, okay? And in a rectangle, H2 opposite diagonal, sorry, because of two diagonals of rectangle are equal in length. So DM not equal 6. DM not equal 6.
centimeter.
DM it will be equal 3 centimeter, okay? Okay, DM equal 3 centimeter, but DB equal 6 centimeter. Okay, DB equal 6 centimeter, but DM equal just 3 centimeter. Okay, number 3, the perimeter of triangle ABM. The perimeter
Equal
of
3.
rectangle ABM.
3 plus 3 plus 2.
Okay,
Equal
ABM
8.
3 plus 3 plus 2. Okay, then the perimeter equals 3 plus 3 plus 2 equal 3 plus 3 equals 6 plus 2 equal 8 centimeter. Thank you, Habiba. The last question. In the opposite figure, ABCD is a square in which AD equal 4 centimeter and O belong to BC, such that measure of angle AOAC equal 25 and H belong to BC. Complete the following. The first one, the perimeter of a square.
4 times 4.
Okay, Bilal. The perimeter of a square, 4
16.
times 4 equal 16
16.
centimeter. Okay. Number 2, Bilal. The measure of angle ACH. The measure of angle ACH.
ACH equal 180 minus 90 plus 25 because
Just
minus,
1 second. Just 1 second. ACH equal 180 minus what?
minus 90
Minus 90.
minus 90 plus
Okay, I will explain something. AC, it's a diagonal in square. So because of the angle equal 90, so this diagonal bisect the angle equal 45 and 45. So ACH equal 180
80 minus
minus
90 plus 45.
minus 45 equal 135. Okay, the measure angle AOC, the last equation, measure of angle AOC. AOC, this angle.
مستر can I؟
يا مستر خالد حضرتك يا مستر في حاجة في السؤال اللي هو نمبر ACH احنا مش هنعمل ماينس اللي هي DAC و ADC. حضرتك ما عملتش ماينس
Again, it's
ADC.
just 1 second, just 1 second. Again, and speak slowly, I can't hear you.
اوكي احنا المفروض يا مستر نعمل 180 minus 90 plus 45. ال 90 اللي هي بتاعت ADC.
Your problem in what question? Number 10.
Number 17 ال point 2.
Number 2, he want the measure angle ACH. ACH. He wants this angle 45.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Number 3, the measure of angle AOC. Anyone can answer? AOC.
Can I؟
Yes, you can, Noor.
هتكون ACO هتكون 45 فهنجيب ال AOC 180 minus 25 plus 45.
Okay, excellent, Noor. Okay, ACO, this angle equal 45, as you say, and this angle equal 25. So in this triangle, the measure it will be 180 degree minus 45 degree plus 25 degree.
هتكون 110.
Then the answer it will be what?
110.
110. Okay, thank you, Noor, and best of luck of all of you. This is the end of our session today, and goodbye, everyone.